Are you ready for Clifford's Corner podcast?
Yes!
With your host, Clifford English. Turn your speakers up, cause the episodes be dripping.
Got that drip. I got a drip.
He's talking about society, culture, and more. What you need to know, when you need to know. And now, here's your host,
They call me.
Clifford English.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Clifford's Corner, where we encourage, where we empower, where we equip, where we educate, and we show enough entertain you. Welcome to the podcast again. So we're happy that you're joining us. We want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. Today's show is brought to you by Majestic Events and Entertainment. DJ, photo booth, uplighting, marquee letters, event planning, everything. Visit the website, majesticeventsandentertainment.com. So today we're going to be talking about thirsty dudes. Thirsty dudes. Say it with me. Thirsty dudes. And I want to say I got this, what's the word I'm looking for? I was inspired by some actions, the place where I hang out with this dude. He like super thirsty and he makes me sick to my stomach. I'm not gonna call his name out. And if you watch it, don't make me swing on you when I see you. But he's thirsty for attention. So I'm bringing in two people that I know will be able to help me dissect. That's preaching talk right there. Dissect this particular topic. Now, let me say this before I bring these two in. The views and opinions of these two do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Clifford's Corner. Mia and James, what's up?
Good morning.
Morning.
See, I split that screen and split them up because they got to be. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, because they got to be split up. These two right here. So we're talking about thirsty dudes, and I told them what the topic is, and I feel like I'm turning the wrong way or something because you got to do opposite of whatever it is. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me do that. How about if I turn this? There we go. That's the wrong way. Okay, so we're talking about thirsty dudes again. James, give me your definition. Yeah, you going first. Your definition of a thirsty dude.
I feel for the topic at hand, a thirsty guy is somebody that goes above and beyond what the, I guess, standard that the culture has set a man should do for, I guess, the attention of a female. That make you thirsty. You're doing too much, way too much. If you're stepping out of your character, well, now you can't say that because some people's character is to be thirsty. So if that's your angle, you're a thirsty person.
Right. Okay. That was kind of short. I was expecting something a little bit more.
You asked my definition. I'm waiting to expand. That's my definition.
Oh, okay. He waiting to expand.
Thirsty dude.
Okay.
Thirsty dude. So if you're doing too much, if you, as some people say, are exhibiting female traits, being real thirsty out here, man, it's uncalled for.
And it's uncalled for. It will not be tolerated.
Uncalled for. Would not be tolerated.
Mia, what's up?
Okay, so let me be clear. Being thirsty in a traditional way is not a problem. A man that's going above and beyond to get a woman's attention, who is consistently pursuing a woman that he's interested in, that may be showing very little interest in him, that's not thirsty. He's just persistent, and you do that. I think that thirst came in with social media. Thirsty is somebody that's doing the most to get people's attention. Like you going above and beyond to get females' attention. You going above and beyond to make other guys look bad or make yourself look better. You are begging strangers for sex. You are begging strangers for dates and being very persistent there. I think that that's where thirsty becomes, is you really are putting on a show, and you can really only do that online where you have this fake reality.
That's not true.
Now,
I think that what I think it's a mixture of what I said and what Mia said. Because if you're doing all that you said, right, Mia? Right, if you're doing all that, I think what makes you thirsty is the result. Because if giving you all that attention and all this is not working and I'm still doing it, now you thirsty. But if it's working, that's my game. It's working, baby. I'm out with her every Friday. Scott
Okay.
is 10. 3 hours.
I
is
don't,
$20.
but I don't make you right. So that's the thing is whether I bit or I didn't bite, you did all of those things. So if it works out, you still thirsty. How did you become thirsty based on my reaction?
Wait.
It's not thirsty. It's not thirsty unless it's not working.
See, this
See,
is
if I call you every day, 3-4 times a day, and you like, man, why you still calling me? Now you thirsty.
yeah.
But if I'm calling you 3-4 times a day and it's working, it's game work. Patience, persistence, and perseverance. It's working.
Uh-huh.
But if it's not working, and now I'm a bugaboo, you thirsty, cuz.
Okay, I'll
Stop
take
calling
that.
me.
Okay, so let me
Stop
jump in.
sending me flowers. I don't care.
You all see why I had to separate them? So I have a question. Wait, can y'all hear this? Okay, yeah, I got that.
Y'all get it.
That's what triggers. I put that in there. So every time you say something, James, I'm gonna come behind you with. Okay, so check this out. Mia,
Searching, yeah.
what is? I heard you use the word traditional thirsty. So let me use me for instance. Let me use me.
Mhm.
Without, I don't think I've ever been the thirsty type. I don't think that I had to go above and beyond. I don't think I never thought that I had to do that. I just use my natural charm and charisma, But so what is traditional thirsty versus non-traditional? Is that like missionary Baptist and then Kojic or what's going on here?
So the traditional thirst is chicky baby, cat calling, hey queen, what's going on? A businesswoman walking in a store and somebody that's dusty that walked to the store has no car at all. He's still shooting his shot. Like there's a chance that they have anything in common or they're going to be able to get together. That's traditional, just men shooting a shot. But when you get on social media and you create a situation where you are taking 1,000 selfies of yourself and you show a picture, when you walk by a Bentley, you take a picture with you and a Bentley in the picture and do all of those types of things, you thirsty. You really trying to get some attention. You're thirsty, period. And I mean, traditionally, men shoot at women. They shoot their shot. Every beautiful woman they see, they may say something to her. She may respond, she may not. That's a traditional thing, right? Well, he may be more persistent. Okay, well, when he gets rejected, he may result to insults. That is something that we've grown up with in society. When you start doing that type of stuff on social media, you're thirsty. Move around.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute. I'm sorry, Mia. Okay. So traditional versus now.
Mm-hmm.
I think traditional. I see it differently.
Okay.
Just because I'm dusty and you think I don't qualify to shoot at you, that's not dusty. That's confidence. That's not dusty. I'm fresh off work. You don't know what I do. I'm a garbage man. I don't
know what you do.
Paid. Right. In a traditional sense, for me, thirsty is you have been rejected, sir, and you still pushing the issue. Hey, she gave you her phone number. Y'all had one conversation, and now she not taking your calls. You like, you know what? This is the last time I called. Okay, I'm gonna call her 3 more times. Okay, this is the last 3 times I'm gonna call her.
If you do that,
I don't think that's thirsty. I think I think that man is persistent and he has his eye on that woman. Now, if a man does that to every woman that he has a monochrome of interest in, I think that's thirsty. If a man has his eye,
I'm talking about every woman.
Okay, but what I'm saying is if a man has his eye on one woman or 2 women that he really, really like it, he's not going to give up on them. Don't give up on them. Keep on going, bro.
Okay, so let me post some comments. Hey, what's up, Willette? Tell Miss Dean I said hello.
Miss Dean, how
when
you
you're
doing?
in a relationship and you're calling other women or men in other women's inbox. Well, that depends on what you call them. But you saying you can't if you're in a relationship, you can't talk to anybody else? I mean, that's my question.
No, let me help you.
That man
that's another show.
He's trying to invite you to Bible study for friends or family Sunday to praise the Lord. And see, we done misconstrued this thing to thirst. That is mission work in your inbox.
Okay. So clearly we have varying different definitions of the word thirsty. So
Yeah.
from a woman's standpoint, and I'm not a woman, and clearly you can see that. If they're persistent if they're persistent, Mia, to one person, to one woman, if they're pursuing one woman, then they're not thirsty. But if they hollering at everything they walk by, they're thirsty. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. James, anything you want to say or you want to add on that? I know
Man,
you do.
look, man, say you can call it thirsty, you can call it what you want. You miss all the shots you don't take. So if I'm single, what I look like going to the club, like I shot my shot at her, I hope it works out. No. How you doing? Good conversation. Enjoy the rest of your night. You and your hunger. Keep it moving. Now, Cliff.
Yeah.
You said how you doing? No. See,
All right, we gonna talk. I'm gonna shoot my shot.
You need to be.
You said if it's a man that's hollering at everybody that walk by.
I said hollering, not asking how you doing, because a woman will be like, fine, and keep walking. Nah, what's good, mom?
Where we going? Where we walking to? Where you going?
He's thirsty. Somebody that's chasing you is thirsty.
Okay, what do you mean?
You gonna have to tell me no.
Yeah, wait, and what
if you keep entertaining me, ma'am, I'm gonna entertain you. I'm gonna laugh you right out them drawers.
Wait a minute, James. I think they got a long version. Check this out. There we go. So wait a minute. So if he's persistent and he's consistently pursuing you, and you give him the "I'm not interested in your dusty tail" conversation, and he continues to call you, is that thirsty?
Yes. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, he continues to call you. Like how did he get your phone number?
Call or text. Well, wait a minute. How did he get your number to begin with?
That's what I just asked. How he got your phone number?
Yeah,
so
sometimes you get the number, you don't find out somebody's a loser or weird until you talk to him and be like, you a lame. So now I got to block you. I got to do all that. So now I'm DMing you.
But you probably haven't said that. That's the thing is, you probably haven't said, hey, I'm not interested. A lot of people don't do that. They just try to reduce the amount of time they talk to you and hope that you get the picture.
Right.
So if you're dealing with somebody of diminished intelligence to begin with, they might not be able to read the tea leaves and be consistently and repeatedly.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Diminished intelligence. I'm offended by that. Okay. So is there? I'm gonna go with you first, James. Is there a good thirsty and a bad?
Oh yeah. Oh man. I have a laundry list. About 2 or 3 good. You can be thirsty in these situations, and if you talk about me, you can go to hell. I wouldn't even care. Now, my wife is laughing because she knows what I'm about to say. In this era of women empowerment, I feel that there's nothing wrong with being a kept man. So that being said, if Oprah ever crosses my way, I'm thirsty as it comes, Cliff. I'm gonna get 70 grand, but run for his money. Look, you know who Candy Bears is, Cliff? Candy Bears, Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about, Cliff?
I do.
Yeah, Todd Tucker, her husband. Don't he look happy? He was a thirsty cameraman, sir. And look at his life now. Thirsty work sometimes, man. You got to know. Now, you can't be thirsty for the chick working at Dairy Queen. That's just, you met her at Greenspoint Mall. She had on some slides and a pinball girl. Right, you're doing too much. But, sometimes, we got to be a little persistent here. Just saying. But let's be clear, you got some thirsty women too. Because people always act like it's thirsty dudes. There's some sturdy women out here that don't take no for an answer either.
Now, wait a minute.
Know your work, man.
Okay, men.
There's some thirsty women.
Okay, wait. We're gonna save that for we're gonna come back and do thirsty women right now. But that is true. And I think, and this is my simple way of thinking. I think that thirsty women are less. They're more subdued with their approach. They're not all out there like dudes are, but then some of them are. Some of them are aggressive. Some dudes like aggressive women. I've never been like a fan of that. It speaks to them. And anybody that's thirsty for anything, to get in a relationship, to get somebody to pay. If you're thirsty to be a side piece, you got a problem. And Who wants to be that? I mean, nobody wants to be that. Mia, chime on in. Go ahead, go.
Okay, first I want to say is that most men, the thirst is about a man pursuing a woman. So most men that are getting approached by women are not going to turn them down. So that's why women don't get labeled thirsty as much. Most men are like, good, she interested? Come on. That is true.
That's not true.
But let me.
No,
Okay, it's
no,
my
it's
turn.
not true
It's my turn, dear.
No.
Dear, it's my turn.
This is different.
Turn his mic off.
I can't. Wait, hold on. Here's my response to that.
So you asked me, was there good thirst?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You might find the most loyal, consistent, responsible, supportive person in the world. And they're showing that.
Hold on, Mia. My wife is listening. She's talking about me when she said that. Go. I'm sorry. You're welcome.
That's what their thirst is representing. That they're showing you right now that they're not going to give up. They're showing you right now how consistent they are. They're showing you right now that they're a person of their own mind and that they know what they want. So there is a good thirst. You might find the best person ever, and they seem to have been thirsty, but the truth is that they were showing you who they were and what they wanted.
Okay.
So yeah, I think there's a good thirst.
That's it. Okay, but can the good thirst turn into stalking?
Absolutely. You can be crazy.
At what point does it become stalking and does it become uncomfortable?
When you clearly made it evident that you're not interested in being in any sort of relationship with this person, friendly, intimate, nothing, and they refuse to relent. They are showing up in person. They are consistently reaching out to contact you, and you've made it crystal clear that you have no interest in communicating with them at all. That is stalking.
Okay. Mr. Hicks, you look like you want to say something. You look like you got your hand up. Go.
I was just waiting on the church organ. So
I'm sorry. Wait.
That's all I was waiting on. Okay.
Got you.
First of all, we're gonna backtrack to your only men can be thirsty.
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say only men can be thirsty.
No. You said traditionally, and that is BS. See, the world has it misconstrued because see, you associate being a thirsty with a dude chasing tail. Women chase thirsty ass women chase men for money because you're trying to be kept, especially nowadays, and for security. So you could be a gold digging woman chasing a man, or you could be a good woman, but now you're thirsty because you was dating a man and you realize he checks all my boxes. So this is another level of thirst. Oh, he's single, he's good looking, he don't have no kids, he don't have no criminal record, he got a good job. Well, you know what? He don't like you. But now you thirsty. So you thirsty because you want a husband. Or he got money and I like eating steak 48. So you thirsty because you a gold digger. So women have a different level of thirst that they work their angle on.
Right.
So don't act like it's traditional. Women have been thirsty for the longest. Because if we talking about traditionally,
we are. Women are.
Okay, so traditionally, a woman is raised to what? Find a husband who can take care of you.
Be attractive to a man.
You were raised to be thirsty from the gate. You are
no,
raised
you're not.
to trap a man, thirsty. Girl. Find you a man who can take care of you. You got a good job. Right. You are raised to be thirsty. And
no, you raised to be thirsty.
A man is raised.
Hey, don't talk about my nephew like that.
my organ hasn't gone off yet. Okay. This is a shock moment. Where my Bible readers at?
Okay, hold on.
A man is raised. A real man is raised to be a provider, provide for the family. See, all this goes together. So you're supposed to be raised to take care of your business, get a good job, to be able to take care of your wife and family. A woman is raised to what? Find a man who can take care of you. The thirst is not here. We just chasing tail. Boom, is what it is. But you were raised to find somebody who can take care of you. So you raised thirsty.
No. You thirsty for me. I'm supposed to be attracted to you. I'm raised for you to come to me. I'm not raised to approach you. I'm not raised to pursue you. I'm raised to be attractive to you. I'm raised to show up and you go, ooh, that's the one I want. Now I'm going to pursue her with my thirsty ass. You raised.
Hold on. Why you want me? Hold on. This is what you said. You supposed to say that's the one I want. So why you want me? Why you want me? Because I do what?
I don't want you. You want me.
I
Why
just
are you
qualify.
choosing me?
I
Why are
qualify
you
you
choosing
of
me?
whether or not you are
For
worthy.
the 10 guys that you're dating, why are you choosing me?
Why am I choosing you?
Wait. Let me answer that. Because you the thirsties.
Hey, Cliff. You could be as thirsty as you want to, but if you get an unemployment check, you're gonna be just that, thirsty.
Okay. So, and we're back. I'm kind of confused. Which we didn't take a moment. It didn't take a lot. If they're thirsty, and let's use a woman. Me, I'm not going to say you.
Okay.
Is there some type of qualification list to say he's thirsty in this area, he's thirsty in this area, and once you realize that they're thirsty, do you start looking at what they bring to the table? If they're thirsty, he's a thirsty dude, but he got a good job. He's a thirsty dude, but he handled his business. He's a thirsty dude, but that dude ain't squat. How does that play into all the thirsty dude scenario?
So for my definition of thirsty, the question then becomes, is this even real? When you say, does it check the box? Like if you thirsty, you doing the most, you doing a whole bunch of extra stuff. So like you said, I'm asking that question. Do you really have all of these things that you are implying you have? Do you really live this lifestyle that you say that you live in? So the question becomes, do I want to get to know the real you? Because definition of thirsty for me is somebody that's putting on and really doing the most to get somebody to be interested in them. But the truth is, this is not you.
Right.
The truth is, this really not your lifestyle. But you want me to be interested in you because you think these things are things that will attract a certain type of, partner.
Right. Okay. So the different variations of being thirsty do come into play as far as you evaluate, because it basically becomes an evaluation process.
Yes.
Okay. So James, we talked about thirsty dudes. When you see a thirsty dude, and the same question will apply to you, Mia. When you see a thirsty dude and you know he's thirsty, don't it make you want to go up and slap the stew beans out of him and say, dude, why you doing so much? Or wait. Hold up, James. Hold up. Or do you do like I do and sit back and go?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit back and be like, you lame, ML, boy, you go.
Exactly. There you go,
hey,
baby. Give me a high five. Lame as hell. Yes.
Lame as hell, because you got to know, for every thirsty dude, there's a real dude out there that's like, man, you're doing way too much. Why you grown man taking selfies?
Yeah, grown man don't take selfies every day and post them. Like, knock it off.
Wait, okay, so the dude let me tell you the inspiration for this particular podcast. I hope that you just heard that grown man. I mean, I've seen this dude multiple selfies. You have to let people know you driving a foreign car. You got to be doing all this stuff. And
how many times you got to let them know that?
Let me tell you, Cliff. Let me tell you why. Because now we're treading a line between thirsty and lame. Because if the reason why you're taking selfies and the reason why you are posting my foreign car and I'm Gucci this and Louis that, Cliff, you know what? Sucker, you ain't got no game.
Right.
So this is how you pulling women with what you got. Your mouthpiece not worth a dime.
Right. Now wait. Now I will say this. In my simple-minded way of thinking. As I was evaluating this dude, I sat back and said, okay, back when we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have Instagram, we didn't have Facebook, we didn't have foreign cars. When I was walking, it was the conversation that was
right.
And James, I came from the Irma English School of Conversation, so you already know how that works. My game's strong in that regard. So that's why I don't think he gets it that you thirsty, but you using you basically catfishing.
Whoa! Wait, Cliff. Wait. See, this is where the lines get blurred. Because when we talk about thirsty, that implies something is real, right? But if we talking about what am I fishing for? You know what I'm saying? So if all I'm looking for is a good time, a gold digger, that's why I'm putting this out here. Your name is Tuesday, man. Am I see you every Tuesday? I'm not really thirsty. This is my bait, and it works. Now, if you're
Yeah,
doing
you're
all that
right.
trying to find right,
That's
if
not
you
right.
going out there, if you're doing this because you cannot genuinely go out and find a credible woman, what Miss Dean say, a
Wait,
virtuous woman,
hold on, James, hold on.
a good thing.
We definitely got to respond to this comment.
Oh,
Women thirst for security, men thirst for sex. I would disagree with that. This
that's
dynamic,
okay.
I can't, because you classifying all men. All men don't thirst for sex.
Oh, yes,
Hold
they
on.
do. All men want some booty.
No. Hold on.
No, wait. Thirst and wanting, and there's different levels. Okay, we're
Wanting
going
and
from a
thirsty
scale of
are
1 to
two
10.
completely different things.
If
Yeah,
I'm thirsty, I want something to drink, people.
No,
We already
if you
classified
no, if,
levels of
no.
thirst.
If
Okay, so that's what we're talking about.
No, Cliff. Hold on, Cliff.
Exactly.
Stop. Wait, no, Cliff. Cliff. No, hell no. If you thirsty, I'm thirsty because I don't have nothing to drink. That makes you thirsty. So see, if I'm just out here and all right, it's plenty of women out here. I'm not gonna stop shooting my shot, man. Don't think if you busy, I'm not calling somebody else. And we've had this discussion before. Single life, I called and invited you out. Don't feel special, ma'am, because I asked you to go to State 48. When you say no, I'm gonna call somebody else. I'm going to State 48 and I'm not going by myself. Be clear. Now, this security is a whole lot harder for women to find than it is for dudes to find some sex. That's it. So it's not balanced.
This is true.
Cause you're gonna be out here sleeping with dudes that's gonna act like they like you, and when I'm done with you, keep it moving.
Right. You want far less.
Sex ain't
Yeah,
hard to
men
find.
want far less than what women want out of a relationship.
Right. So it ain't the same at all.
It is. You thirsty.
Okay. So let's progress our thinking.
Okay.
So can you move into a relationship with a dude that you knew was thirsty? Now wait. But he wasn't just thirsty for you. You was the one that took the bait.
Yeah. It might work out. I mean, this may be what okay. So once we start getting older, in your late 30s, mid 40s, and you single, people start getting desperate and realizing, hey, my plan was to grow old with somebody, because that's not everybody's plan. If my plan was to grow old with somebody, and the only way that I can ascend to what I pictured my life being is for me to have a two-income household, you start getting desperate. And you like, hey, I'm putting out feelers because I'm trying to figure out somebody at least that I can build a life with. So that fairy tale, love, romance stuff jump out the window. Now I'm just trying to live. And if I can find somebody that's like-minded that I can build a life with, hey, this is how it worked out for me. I shot my shot. I was dating 15 people, and me and this chick clicked, and we were able to build a life together. Now, if he can't cut off that other situation where he's still reaching out to people, or she, for that matter, can't cut it off, that's a problem. But I mean, if you find your Prince Charming or your perfect woman through that method, yeah, it could work. You could marry Elaine and it could work out. Or maybe he's not Elaine. Maybe he just was desperate, like I said, realizing he want a wife. I'm looking for somebody I could build with.
Okay.
I think I agree. I agree with Mia from the woman's perspective, right? Because what we have already defined thirsty for a dude is somebody that is overly persistent, right? So just because I'm overly persistent, treading the line of worry wart, that I have not shown any real character flaws.
Right.
Where on the inverse, when we talk about thirsty women, now we're talking about gold diggers. You can't turn the hoe into a housewife because you got to know.
You can.
Wait, James, wait. We got to do that. We got to do that right. So I want you to say that again, and I'm gonna hit this hammer and organ. Say it again. Well, you can't do what?
I turn no hoe into no housewife.
No, because women are expected to turn felons, misogynists, womanizer, liars, all of that into a great husband. We expected to work it out, wait for y'all to grow up and mature. We expected to do all of that. We expected to turn community dick into husband. So yes, you can turn a hoe into a housewife.
No. You don't have to. You choose to.
Like you,
Some
like
dudes-
men
hey,
choose
some-
to
some-
turn a hoe
Some
into a
dudes
housewife.
choose to, right?
You can.
And statistically, those relationships don't work out.
Okay, wait.
Hold on. So hold on. All the things you're talking about, most of the character flaws you said is just, I'm not negating that, but that's a level of maturity that a man reaches when he overcomes those things. Can you be in the gold digger?
Just like a hoe, a hoe can mature into a wife.
No, whole tendency gonna go away. No, you gonna love me and you gonna be my girlfriend, and then when the next motherfucker, when LeBron call you, now you busy. Now all of a sudden James Harden moved back to Houston, and now you out there Friday, do Sunday brunch. Money's back in town.
This is another Cliff. This is another topic because we got to define hoe.
Okay, so wait, so wait a minute. Now, I didn't want to do this, but since it's you all, we have to do a podcast where we define what the word hoe means. And
Thank you.
And it is not a garden utensil.
Right.
You know that. Okay, so let me kind of peel the curtain back. So we're saying you can't turn
a hoe,
right, or vice versa. You can't because they got dudes that are hoes too. So you can't.
It's
so you can't turn
it's some whores dudes too.
Right. So you can't. So they can't be flipped.
I didn't say that. He did.
Who said that?
He did.
I said it.
Is that what you're saying, James?
I said it.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here. I believe, and I'm not picking on anybody. I believe that there have been men hoes and women hoes that maybe found the Lord, went down and joined church, gave the preacher their hand and confessed and son, I really love the Lord and all this other stuff.
No, we done brought the Lord into it.
And change the game.
Listen, Cliff. Hey, I'm gonna give you this example. How you go shopping on Saturdays when you could go to any store that you want to is your business. When you limit it to one store, then we gonna find out whether or not you can go on Saturday to that one store and come back home. Okay, so when how single people shop for they mate is their business. I don't care. Once they commit to somebody and they're in a marriage, that's at that time we'll determine whether or not those other tendencies are a problem. But I don't know why that's always brought into a marriage. What they were doing when they were footloose and fancy free is their business.
Right.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh, it's not. Why is it?
You can't sleep with nobody I know on your past to think this gonna work. That's just not gonna fly. Anybody I know.
And I mean anybody.
Hey, Cliff.
Anybody.
Look, Cliff.
Yes.
What I look like up with a cigar shop with look, Kevin. Yeah, I know Mia. Oh no, we just broke up.
So okay.
I'm a guy at the cigar shop. Know you name Kevin. No, I can't go to the cigar shop no more. This is I'm good.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
hey, Cliff.
Yes, sir.
Prime example. You seen what's the movie? Mia. Hey, I know your wife, Cola. Cola.
Soul food, James. Soul food.
You seen that movie, Cliff, when the dude got on the job and light skinned dude, like, I know your wife, Cola. Oh, hell no. Calling my wife Cola? No. And you done called this dude to get me a job? What's wrong with you?
Right.
That's a whole nother situation. But the fact that she had a history with this guy, that was her past. Let's move on. Who cares? Like, it's over. You with the person that you with. Either you're with them or you're not.
How far in the past are we talking?
Okay. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up? I'm repping my brother. What's up? I'm not building the past for you. I'm building the future. So wait a minute. So
thank you, Daryl.
Hey, brother, she gave you a shout out right there. So check this out. So if you're into a relationship with somebody, and this is free advice for y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Clifford's Corner podcast. So if I'm moving into a relationship with someone,
wait, we talk about
I don't care about what they did in the past. I don't care. And as a matter of fact, I don't want to know, because some of the stuff that they might tell me happened in their past or what they did in their past might turn me off and might make me sick to my stomach.
Cliff, and I want to say this also. The older we get, the more history people have, and people change. Some people have done things that would turn your stomach 20 years ago, but they're not the same person anymore. So some of that stuff needs to stay where it is. You know what I'm saying? What's going on right now? Who are you right now? Because it's true. Some stuff that people pass, you'll be like, what in the what? I wouldn't sit on you if the ass was on fire. That person, that's not who you are anymore. So, I think it's very important to move forward with people and understand that they have a past, and to keep in mind that what they've been through, it actually created who they are now, and you attracted to that person.
Right, you're attracted to. It's a new me.
If you will.
I'm always kind of terrified when people say, "Well, I'm a new person." Okay. I hear you saying that, but I don't want to know what the old person was like.
How about the best version of me? Right now, I'm the best version of me, and tomorrow I'll be better.
Yeah. Now, see, right now, if I was playing, I'd play. He saw the best in me. Yeah, I would play that right now. That would go right there. That would fit right there. James, go. He saw the best in me.
Right.
Go, James.
I was reading the comments.
Petty Paul, go ahead.
Is who?
Petty Paul, go ahead.
The definition. Right, so you say that, but it's love of everything, right, love? So I'm saying this, and we're approaching that this is a newer relationship. We're not talking about, I already been dating you for 6-7 years, or we married. No, we're talking about some within the first year. And within the first year, you found out I used to date men. You gonna be cool with that?
Yes. Do I like you? Wait a minute. Nobody. Wait a minute. Wait. I have to be happy. See, I showed up here by myself, and I'm going out of here by myself. So if you think I'm gonna let somebody else, if you make me happy, and this is what I've decided, this is the person I want to share my space and my life with. You think I'm gonna let the fact that you dealt with somebody that I know why she liked you. I like you.
No, you didn't. No. You didn't hear what I said. So you're not listening. Listening skills. Active listening. You're not listening. See, what I said was it's levels to this. See, everybody takes things at the most innocent, mildest level. Oh, he dated somebody I knew. No, ma'am. I said I used to be greased up with KY jelly dating men 3 years ago until I found the Lord, like Cliff said. Now I'm back on with. So now you work with Tom, and Tom like, ooh, girl, James. Yeah, that's your man, James. Yeah, see, it's all fun and games till it get real. See, because the Lord found me when I found out that you used to work in the back of the strip club on your knees all night. Now I don't really care that you saved, because all the deacons and the pastor are like, boy, let me tell you something. The $100, boy, let me tell you something. Right? See, everybody take it easy. It do matter. Her past is her future.
It's not. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you, Cliff. He gonna let other people ruin his happiness.
I'm gonna be petty. I'm not gonna be in the mall.
Other people ruin the best thing that ever happened to him.
That's a lucky nigga right there. No. That's not gonna be me.
Okay. So again, our topic is thirsty dudes. If you're listening, if you're still here, I want to thank these two for having me, because whenever I have them on, hey man, we keep it real. We keep it 100. So the thirsty dudes, we got the pros and the cons. So Mia, as a woman, is it a turnoff when a guy is overly, and I guess you can categorize that, overly trying to get your attention, being thirsty for you, specifically for you?
Do I like him?
No,
that's the question. That it depends on whether or not I like him. Because see, if I like you, that's just kind of cute. Right. If I don't like you and I'm sending you and I'm responding in a way that lets you know I'm not reciprocating all of that energy you sending me, then yeah, you thirsty and you're a little weird and I want you to stop. But if I'm feeling you and I'm receiving it and I'm sharing that energy with you, that's just banter. we just kind of, that's foreplay. Hey, what's going on? All of that, So it depends on what's going on. And we've already said that thirsty is somebody that's really persistent where it's not being reciprocated.
Right.
So, I mean, no, it's not annoying if I like you. It's very annoying. Like, I've been married practically 20 years at this point. And yes, it's very annoying for somebody to approach you and you let them know that you're not interested. You're not returning the same energy and they still talking. And you are walking away and they talking at the back of your head. Or, you've already shot them down and here they come from another direction, still talking. I got a lot of issues at the grocery store. Listen, I don't want to see you whipping around another aisle, coming back the opposite direction and you still talking. I told you on the Gatorade aisle.
and now we over frozen food and here you are.
Yeah, here you come. Like, really?
Wow. Okay, James, go.
What's the question?
So from a guy's standpoint,
A male special?
Yeah, yes, sir.
If a woman's thirsty, going back to what Mia said, if I'm just chasing tail, I don't care, man. I'm gonna give you what you want. But if I'm looking for something meaningful, something real, man, look, stop bothering me. Look, especially because most of the time, men are only inconvenienced by thirst if it's somebody they're not attracted to. So yes, I'm completely annoyed. Could you please take your bugaboo behind on somewhere? Stop.
Right.
But that's it.
Right. Okay. So we're getting ready to wrap it up. Mia, I want for the ladies that are listening, I know they're out there. Tell them how to give them your perception of how to handle a thirsty dude. How do you handle that? How do you handle that? Wait. Let me say this because I know that you two are married, and let me say that. Put that on they married, and you can see how they love each other. Look how they're looking at each other. See that? So you can see you can tell when if you're married and you are, and a guy is thirsty and he knows you're married. Tell me how you address that.
Oh, well, when people approach me and ask me how I'm doing, that's the very first thing that I assess. Is my hand in a position where you can see that I have on a wedding ring? Right. If it's not, immediately I'll make that viewable. I'm not rude. And somebody asks me how I'm doing, my response is very well, thank you. Right. And for that guy that's approaching me, I'm gonna walk off after that because there's nothing else for us to talk about. Right. And I'm telling you, 80% of the time that works. But then when you have them follow-up questions, I'm not interested. Thank you.
Right.
And I'm gone. But that's it. That's where I draw the line. You get 2 comments out of me. After that, you get complete nothing at all because I'm gone. I'm walking away and removing myself from the situation because there's really nothing to talk about. Right. Did you have some business you wanted to talk about or something? No, you was just pushing up on me. Maybe you didn't see my wedding ring. I am married. I don't think I've had to tell anybody that I was married in a very long time, but I've had to tell people that I'm married. I'm not interested. Thank you. Right.
And James, before I get to you, and I've had to do that. And the response was, you married? Yeah, happily. And I went and I quoted Jack Nicholson when he was being he was being cross-examined. Is there another kind? I mean, what are you talking about?
This is the thing. See, the perception of men cheating is so acceptable and commonplace. Women feel like they can do that.
Thank you, Diane.
Yeah, women think that they can do that. Women think that because I look good, I can entice even a man who is in a committed relationship to be interested in me. But that is the male-female dynamic of our society, is that women have the unmitigated gall to ask you some bullshiggity like that. Hey, I see you got on a wedding ring, but you see this ass? You happy? Yeah. And that works. That works. Oh, you see what I'm now. See, you're not the first person they done it to. See, this has been an effective method at some point.
It has been.
So, you know, it
Right,
just didn't
right.
work on you.
Right. And if you're not careful, dudes, if you're not careful, you can fall because guys, they like what they see. I mean, I see women. I mean, that's part of life. You're gonna see women. You're gonna see, you're gonna see a guy's gonna see what attracted him to his wife, and I get that. But
This is my last comment about that, Cliff. Is you have somebody that is volunteering to be a side chick. She just submitted her side chick application, and what you need to ask yourself is, what's your end game?
Wait, no. Wait, no.
Now, that's what your end game is, because you can't just women are not out here just to say, "Oh, he looks good. I want to have sex with him," and then never talk to him again. So you gonna have to think about where this is gonna end.
Right. Now I will say this: two points as I go to my seat. 2 points. So
As I go to my seat.
One thing I did agree, and I know my wife is listening. She knows I'm just going to put this disclaimer on it. Now, when they filling out the side piece application, is it okay for me to just review it?
Absolutely not.
I just want to look at the application. I'm not hiring. But
You're not accepting applications. You would be accepting the application if you're reviewing it.
It's like
you're not accepting applications.
No. It's like
Let me be crystal clear.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
don't want anybody to feel like they can sleep with my husband.
Right. There you go.
I do.
Yeah.
I do, please.
Okay, so we talked about it, James. Closing remarks, James. That's on. It's like we were doing a funeral program. Closing remarks, James. Go.
Well, I think that especially as we move up in age, women deal with thirsty men way more than men deal with thirsty women, and it's about self-awareness. Because, like me said, I agree and disagree. Because there are women in this new era that I want to have sex just like a man, not your dick. So you can't be like, ain't no women out here to look for dick. Yeah, some of them are. A lot of women out here look for dick. But I feel like you also have to evaluate and know that most of the thirsty women are, I'm attracted to you, but I see how you treat your wife, and I don't have nobody that does that for me. So I see how your wife living, and I just want a piece of that. Like some women, a piece of a man better than no man. So you have to understand that that's the mindset of a woman that signed up this, submitting her application online, in person, to be a side chick. That's what it is. Usually, women, when it happens, the cold shoulder works for women, it's not gonna work for men. Like a woman will shoot her shot, and then when you ignore it, that's it. A dude gonna keep shooting. You're gonna have to keep telling me no, hell no, turn me in HR, hell no. That's how it's not to work for a dude. When you ignore a chick or shoot a ghoster, that's pretty much it.
Right.
And that's just right. Women don't have it's not the same level of thirst that a dude would have.
Okay. So again, I want to thank you guys for coming on. It has been magnificent. So I definitely am going to have y'all on as the podcast where we define what a hoe is. In a couple of weeks. We want to make sure we keep that in front of everybody. So I want to thank everybody. If you out there, give James and Mia a round of applause. They have been excellent. Thank you guys for coming on, and we'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
All
Bye.
right. So, wow, it has been great. I want to thank you all for joining Clifford's Corner podcast. It's been a great exploration, if you can say that, of what thirsty dudes are. Again, this podcast was brought to you by Majestic Events and Entertainment, DJs, photo booth, uplighting, event planning, custom monograms, and marquee letters. Visit the website, majesticeventsandentertainment.com. See, I did it in my radio voice. Yeah. Again, if you want to be a part of the show, you have a topic that you want us to discuss, simply just reach out to us via email at the Clifford's Corner Show at gmail.com right there. Also, we want you to subscribe to our Facebook page, or follow us, that is our Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter right there. Again, if you have comments, you want to join the show, you have a topic that you want us to discuss on the show, just reach out to us via email at the Clifford's Corner Show at gmail.com. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
You've been listening to Clifford's Corner Podcast.
Love what I do. Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram.